Coming up on Mountain News this morning, one Commonwealth Police Department is connecting with the community with coffee in a commemoration of a fallen officer. Plus, Knott County Central High School was able to bring home a state championship title in speech and debate.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. The time is 6 a.m. on Thursday, March 14th. Now let's check in with meteorologist Mace Michaels for a look at your forecast this morning.
Hi there, Olivia. We're looking at a warm morning for us, already starting the day at 54 degrees here in Pikeville with only a few clouds around. No weather problems for us today travel-wise. In Whitesburg, it's 51. And again, a quiet morning, looking good weather-wise for us today. We do have a few pockets of cooler temperatures at this hour. Let's show you some of those 30s. Grundy, you're starting at 38. Jonesville, you're beginning the day at 39 degrees. But it is as warm as 55 in Prestonsburg, Jackson at 57. Lots of 40s, as I mentioned, from Hazard over towards Manchester and London. But you zip back to the west, it's almost 60 degrees at this hour. And matter of fact, it was last hour in Louisville. That just shows you the mild air that's moving in from the west. The southwesterly breeze will pick up throughout the day today. That will keep us mild, and we'll only have a few clouds around. Notice there's limited clouds back to Missouri, but then that's where we run into some stronger showers and thunderstorms. That wave of rain will move at us later tonight and tomorrow. We'll avoid the severe weather, but we will see the rain and claps of thunder. But not for today. Our high temperatures jump up into the upper 70s for us. Looking at a warm day for us today, Olivia. Cooler weather's ahead, though, and I'll show you when coming up.
All right, Mace, thank you. The Pikeville Police Department hosted its first Coffee with a Cop event Wednesday, working to connect with the community. WYMT's Buddy Forbes has more about the significance of the program and why yesterday was the best day to kick it off.
Some may call it cliche, but Pikeville police officers call it building community.
Just talk and have a cup of coffee.
A day of donuts and discussion brought Pikeville PD and a revolving door of community members to Heavenly Donuts.
Hot coffee, warm donuts, you know, I know it's a big joke, but that's a cop's favorite thing, actually.
A new community connection outreach with its first event dedicated to fallen officer Scotty Hamilton.
When we was looking at dates, we was talking about, you know, maybe having this event in March, and we just thought it was fitting that March 13th, which is a real important date to us because that's the date that we lost Scotty Hamilton 6 years ago today. Police
Chief Michael Riddle says the department works to honor Hamilton in everything they do, and a new program all about strengthening community ties would have been right up his alley.
We all liked drinking coffee with Scotty and knew Scotty liked coffee, and we try to come up with different ways that we can honor Scotty, and we thought no better way than to come up here and just fellowship and have some coffee and, you know, just remember him as well.
So they chose the 6th anniversary of his death to host the inaugural event, bringing a little warmth to the community Hamilton died to protect.
It's been 6 years, and, you know, we felt the support a great deal then, and we still feel that support now. And Scotty wasn't just our loss, he was the community's loss, and he, you know, say it all the time, but he'll truly never be forgotten.
Sipping and smiling, making the city a little sweeter for Scotty. In Pikeville, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
After the morning of coffee, the officers visited Hamilton's grave with his family, a tradition the department has upheld every year on that day. A Laurel County man is accused of stealing a school bus. The sheriff's office says they responded to a school bus in a ditch last night. It wrecked at the intersection of Middle Ground Way and Sublimity School Road. They later found 26-year-old John Robert Benjamin Discroll of London. They say he admitted to drinking Fireball and stealing the bus from South Laurel High School. Discroll is charged with DUI and theft by unlawful taking, among other charges. A Wise County man is behind bars after police found more than a pound of meth and fentanyl on him during a traffic stop. The incident happened early Wednesday morning. Police arrested Bradley Mitchell Chester of Pound, Virginia. Police also found approximately $2,000 in cash. He was taken to the Southwest Virginia Regional Jail and is being held there without bond. The Knott County Central High School speech and debate team was crowned state champions over the weekend, their first title in nearly 20 years. I was able to talk with some of the seniors who say they spent years vying to be the best. For this group of Knott County Central High School students, this is more than just a trophy. It is a state title years in the making.
As soon as we heard second place announced, all of our heads dropped and we started bawling. It was one of the best feelings I'd ever felt.
It just felt really rewarding, and it was a big relief almost to really see all that hard work that we've worked for so long really pay off in the end.
Competing against roughly 40 other schools across the Commonwealth, the Knott County speech and debate team was finally crowned champions. But this would not come without a few bumps in the road.
Whether it was the COVID-19 pandemic, whether it was the flood, we all had to overcome some kind of challenge. But the hours of dedication we've put into the sport of speech really just pays off because, you know, out of all the practices you've had, you keep building off of the things that you're working on.
You know, we've grown as a family, and that's just what helped make us stronger, and that's what helped us win, I think.
This being the first place title since back-to-back 2004 and 2005 wins. A moment Coach Bria Stacy remembers well, as she says she was on the team both years. But she says winning as a coach is even better.
Being remembered of a feeling I know well and seeing it in them, it's just like 10 times better.
Soaking up every second of this victory.
It really makes us feel noticed and seen because speech is an activity that not a lot of people pay attention to in the school. I mean, we're not a sport, we're not basketball, but just seeing that people actually notice us and they care really does mean a lot to us.
Speech and debate gives everybody a voice and an opportunity to not just be comfortable, but effective speaking on topics that you're passionate about.
And as these seniors head to college, they hope this team will bring home another championship win next year. And 8 of the students will soon be headed to the national qualifier competition in Danville. If they do well there, they will then go to nationals in June.
Starting warm this morning in Pikeville. You're at 54 degrees. Limited clouds over the area. That will bring us lots of sunshine for later today. Good morning to you in Somerset. You're in the upper 40s again to begin our day. Mild beginning in so many areas. 46 now in Hazard, as warm as 57 in Jackson. Jonesville and Grundy, you're a little cooler in the upper 30s. Louisville's almost starting the day at 60 degrees. Last hour it was 63, right now at 59. Shows you the warm air that's around. Satellite and radar shows very little cloud cover moving through the area. But you head back here to the west, lots of showers and thunderstorms on into the Central Plains, the midsection of the nation. That's the weather that will move in for tomorrow. But as we get you out the door today, temps warm from the 40s and 50s this morning up into the upper 70s for later this afternoon. A look at a cooler pattern and when that rain moves in coming up.
Thank you, Mason. Thanks for joining Mountain News this morning. More news is on the way. Still to come, we'll take a look at the TikTok bill that is heading to the Senate after it was overwhelmingly passed in the House.